zoom this in a little bit. We got biceps, a little bit of back. Yeah. I didn't film yesterday. I guess I technically broke the streak, but worked out with a buddy of mine that I'm doing a lot of online stuff with, and I didn't want to edit out every single conversation we had business-wise. So I still worked out, just didn't bring the camera. But today, still in the home gym, probably for the rest of the week. So yeah, I guess I could just break down what today's lifts consist of to show you can still get a good workout in, even with the home gym equipment. We're going to do pull-ups, barbell row, and then 3 bicep exercises. You'll see. As long as I get a different angle of my arm, or at least about that, I don't think I can really do something that's like a preacher curl. So we're just going to make do with like just regular dumbbell curl, like a hammer, like this thing. Hammer curl using this. And then I'll like lean against the wall to have sort of a, kind of like a incline dumbbell curl. Because I'll lean against the wall and my elbow path is different. Curling back here. Because the incline bench I have, the dumbbell will smack the ground by like right here, halfway down. So do that today. And yeah, what else to explain? It's a little bit more bicep volume than back, just the way I split up the 2 pull days. So it's push, pull, legs, rest, push, pull, legs, rest. And then each of the push and pull days and leg days is like a different focus. So, for example, pull day 1 is like more back, or this one's pull day 1, more biceps than back, and then the other one's more back than biceps. Push days, 1 is mainly chest with a little bit of shoulder and tri, another one's shoulder with a little bit of chest and tri. Then legs is like a glute and hamstring day, and then a quad day. The whole point of that is a couple reasons. 1, I can get enough volume of the target muscle without making the workout 3 hours long. Because if I made everything without a single focus and just hit everything fully that day, today's workout would be over 2 hours. If I threw in 4 back exercises and 3 bicep, or maybe 4 back, 4 bicep, workout's gonna take 2 hours. Over 2 hours, probably 2.5 hours. Unreasonable. At that point of the workout, after like an hour and a half in, it's just not gonna be as good as a workout. Especially with like the food, using up the food that you ate before. So it's able to get more to the point workout, and also just like the recovery of it. If I did 2 full, how do I want to say this? If each day was like the full volume for each muscle group, the amount of recovery in between hitting it, like the recovery loop. Like the first day after hitting something, you're a little sore. Second day is like when you're the most sore. Third day, you're either good to go again or just about. Fourth day, you're probably good to go. Overdoing this or doing the same routine over, I don't know, like 3 months or so, it starts to overlap and overlap and overlap, and it becomes like, what's it called, the cumulative fatigue? Yeah, there's the fatigue that resets every like few days from what you hit, but there's also like a cumulative fatigue. CNS, yes, but also with just continuously repeating that loop. So it helps, not prevent that, but delay it with having the, let's say just for biceps, today hitting biceps hard, and then next back and bi day, I still hit them hard, but the less volume. The amount of recovery it's going to take from the day to hit a less volume, it's going to help get it back in just the overall loop of it. Because hit the most here, a little less here, so hit the most, maybe slightly sore when it gets to here, hit him a little bit, and then back to full go this time. And then I guess you can ask, why don't I just do it once every 8 days then? Because it'd be once every 8 days. I mean, you can definitely hit something more than 1 time a week. Also, why the leg days, I'm okay with hitting quads once every 8 days, and also glute and hammy once every 8 days, is because, dude, if you ever hit like a full quad day, it takes like, for me at least, 5 or 6 days for my quads not to be super sore again. So that's how it works out within the split. that can hit everything basically twice a week, except the ones that usually take longer to recover. Because quads are bigger muscle, hamstrings are bigger muscle, usually take a little longer. Sure, your back is also big, but I mean, I guess for most people, quads is like the one thing that takes forever. So, yeah, if you've seen the bicep workout, home gym workout, hitting biceps 8 days ago, 7 or 8 days ago, basically going to be the same thing, except just train a little heavier, train a little harder. I don't know exactly what weight I did last time, but I know for sure it's going to be at least more reps or more weight. Sure. Yeah, we'll start with some pull-ups first, just because I know if I do barbell row first and try to do pull-ups after that, I'm going to get like foe. So let's, I don't know, I feel like that was close enough to a car talk, so let's get into it. I'll move them out a little bit. Okay. Let's move on to biceps. Okay. Okay. You know, I normally say drop the weight, but I'm too lazy to put on the fucking these things. I don't want to drop. I got one more set of this shit. I'm about to clip these on for 3 minutes, do one set, and take them off. I guess I could do that for the next thing we do. So, one more of these. Move on to pause, a hammer curl with the bar. I got you. That's not going out. let's get this going. I think whatever, that's good. Check it out. I'll talk a little bit at the end and then get out of here. I think that was good. Alright, so you saw from that last set, you might think like, what the hell am I doing against the wall? Going like that. But, I mean, if you think about the angle of my arm doing that, it's like the exact same thing, or very close to if I had an incline bench, and I was laying back on the incline bench doing dumbbell curls, same arm path. So, that was the objective of that. Technically, if I had something to lean over, I probably could have found a chair and leaned over a chair, but I didn't really want to risk falling. But like, if you have a chair or something, you can lean your arms over like this. You can make it, oh, I guess if you're more like this, your arms would be vertical. You can make it like a preacher curl. That would be like the home gym preacher curl. And then you saw, obviously it's easy enough to just do a regular dumbbell curl, and then the one against the wall like that. And it's like your 3 different variances of the curls I would normally do in an actual gym. And then also you just throw in like hammer curl, a different part of your forearm. I never do reverse curls. I mean, there's really no point of trying to target this part of your forearm. Like, look, you're gonna get less out of your bicep doing this, or it's not gonna help us hit it as much. It's gonna hit more of this part of your forearm, and it's a really small part of your forearm. This is like the actual meaty part of it, and then this is a very, very slim part of it, and you're not gonna get much out of that. So yeah, if you're trying to work on your forearms, that's usually when you see people doing like it's like these, but they only do the curling in motion because that's what hits this part. But you never see anybody really doing this super slim part. But I don't even hit forearms in the first place. They're already super pumped just from when I did the chin-ups first thing today. So I wouldn't say they're super disproportionate. Maybe. I just need bigger arms overall, or bigger everything, honestly. Bigger physique. But that's probably the one thing that I don't like isolate. Like I'll hit calves, I'll hit abs, I'll hit, what else people usually not hit? Shoulders. All of it, except forearms. Because they have a full pump just from, you can't really see it, but just from today. So, that's the rationale behind today's lift. Yeah, I feel like the back exercise is pretty self-explanatory. So, alright. We're going to call it there. Tomorrow we got glute and hammies. So, I'm probably going to work out in the coach's gym. So, it won't be a home gym workout there. And we'll see. It's probably going to be packed down there. So, it's going to be a long car talk on the way there. Long car talk on the way home. Not much talking while I'm there. Because it's loud as hell. Oh, because it's loud as hell. All right. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.